All right, I think we're live. How's it going, everybody? I'm the host, Jason. Welcome to the first episode of Live Trivia. I'm joined with Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan?
Hi, I'm I'm good, good.
That's
Just
good.
thanks for inviting me today.
No, thanks for joining me. I'd rather do this with you or somebody. We were waiting for CT cards. I don't know what happened to him, but we're gonna start without him. So I'm gonna play the rules. Listen to the rules,
Entering
and
the chat, my man, Dev Finch.
okay, yeah. I forgot I had that on. Right. When certain people enter the chat, you might hear that, and that's because they're members of the channel. But let's go ahead and listen to the rules, and then we'll get it started.
Welcome to Live Trivia MLB Night. A question pops up with choices A, B, C, D, and each choice shows a live percentage of viewers who picked it. You get 45 seconds to type your letter in the chat. The faster you answer correctly, the higher your score. Every second costs points. When the clock hits 0, the leaderboard updates. Stack points. Top the board. Claim the night. Let's test your knowledge.
All right. So I don't know if you guys could hear that, but so pretty much you answer A, B, C, or D in the chat, and the quicker you answer it, the more points you get. And so we have 15 questions today. At the end of the show, we'll have the final score, and you'll be the winner. No prize today because we're still in beta. We're still trying to work out all the kinks, but soon in the future we'll have prizes. Without further ado, you ready for the first question, Jonathan?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Which Yankees reliever owns the franchise record for consecutive scoreless appearances? Set in 2024.
Said in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't read the whole question.
You could answer. You could change your answer.
I did.
You did. All right.
There's one problem with this question.
What's that?
You should have not left off the year.
I should have left off the year. Yeah.
If you put 2024, there was only one person on the team in 2024 out of those questions.
Exactly. See, I try to the way I try to do it, Jonathan, is it's supposed to get harder as it goes on. So, but bear with me. This is like I said, this is still kind of in beta. We're testing it. But Chris the Flash is in first place so far with 145 points. Jonathan is in second. Joe, yeah, you would have had it first. Yep, because you was the first one to answer. Well, actually, Stephen B. Well, no, you picked B. Okay, so that's the first one. So congratulations so far on Chris the Flash. You got the first question of the trivia night. So congratulations to you. Let's go ahead and you know what? We'll just roll right into the next question. And I noticed that I know you guys are in a delay, so I'm not even gonna answer it because you guys are gonna see it about 5 seconds after we see it. Which Yankee won a batting title the same year he also won a Gold Glove at first base, 1996? That's the clue right there. The answer is D. No Yankee first baseman has done that. Look, Jonathan got it right. Congrats, Jonathan. I think Chris the Flash ended up answering it right too later on. I'm not answering them, guys, because I feel like I kind of saw the questions already, so I'm not gonna answer. That'd be cheating. I don't know what happened with Jonathan. I'm gonna drop him for a second. He lost connection there. Yeah, so we'll wait a second, see if he comes back. There he is.
I think I got cut off of that.
Yeah, the I don't know why it's been doing that. The EV Mux has been dropping because it was dropping me earlier too. But so Jonathan, you're in first, man. 292 points. Krista Flash is right behind you, like really close, with 279. Stephen B, 247. Okay. And then Joe from NY Yankee Mania has 117 points. So he's trailing you guys. You ready for the next one? Let's
I'll
get
do
through
my
'em.
best.
If you want to comment on the questions and stuff, you can. I know you're very knowledgeable on Yankees history. That's why I really wanted to have you on. Some of these questions are not going to be about. It's going to start getting harder, and it's probably going to broaden to all of MLB. Because if it was
I'll
just
do my,
Yankees, yeah, you
I'll do my best.
okay. So let's go ahead and let's get into the next question, and that will be. All right. Only 3 pitchers have topped 400 strikeouts in a season, all pre 1970. Who owns the post 1900 single season K record with 513?
I have no idea.
You know what they say: if you don't know, guess. Any answer is better than a blank answer, right?
Well then, post. Maybe I'll change it, but I don't know.
Oh.
I put 2 answers in there.
Yeah, but it'll take your last answer. Okay, Waddle Fan, 349 in 1904, post 1900 high. The 513 mark belongs to Matt Kilroy. That nobody was gonna get that one, right?
Yeah, I changed it to C actually. I put B.
Nobody's gonna get that one. Nando, you about to get
Yeah,
blocked from using it.
I changed.
All right. Let's go ahead. Let's you know what? Let's get right to the next one. Why not? Which Hall of Fame pitcher finished his career with exactly 3,000 strikeouts and 3,000 wins? No more, no less of either mark.
Really? Is it that one? I don't.
300 wins. No more, no less. That's crazy to finish at 3,000 strikeouts and exactly 300 wins.
There's only 2 answers.
Ferguson Jenkins ended with 3,192 strikeouts, but it's Grove who retired at 300. 300 and 141. The question disappeared quickly. Let me
Yeah,
say what's up to. Go ahead, John.
I got the right answer.
Oh yeah. Let's see who's in the leaderboards right now. Jonathan is. What happened to Chris? Chris, what happened, man? He doubled you. He 2x'd you. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. We got Joe from NY Yankee Mania in the building. Dev Finch, Chris the Flash, Stephen B, Nando is in the building. Jonathan, of course, who's with us right now. And CT Cards, where are you? Real Bill, where you at, man? They'll be here later.
I got it. I got a text from CT. I'm surprised he's not here.
Yeah. All right. Did I make them too hard? Are they too hard? I didn't. All right. We'll go to the next one. There should be some that in there that you're going to get. Okay. The question did not appear. There it goes. Which franchise set an MLB record by playing 21 extra inning games in the 2022 season? See, if I left it just Yankee questions, I knew you would get all of them right.
I don't know this question. This is just a guess. I think I'm frozen.
Move. Yeah, I'm gonna drop you and then bring you back. Yeah, Jonathan froze. So Jonathan got it right again, 701 points. Jonathan is leading. I guess this is gonna be a can you beat Jonathan right now? Chris the Flash 279. I don't know what happened to you, Chris. NY Yankee Mania catching up a little bit, excuse me. And Stephen B 247, 1 point behind Joe. 1 point behind Joe. So I'm gonna make this a weekly thing. I'm gonna try to do different topics. If you guys are interested in other topics, maybe like pop culture, movies, whatever it is, then we'll do that too. I understand that there is some bugs. Like now, I'm noticing that by the time you guys you guys get the question maybe 5 seconds before after we see it. So that's why I'm not gonna play. But let's see if Jonathan's back. You back, Jonathan?
I'm trying. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm just for some reason I'm slow.
Nah,
I'm
it's
in
all
and
right.
out.
Yeah, you're in and out, but it's all right though.
Who got that last question right first?
I think you did. You got it right first. You're leading with 701 points right now. So I don't know. I was trying to make it hard for you, but okay. So we got which question was that? That was 5 of 15. We got 10 more to go. So let's get this thing rolling. And if you feel like they're too hard, let me know and it would make it different next time. Maybe we'll do by decade. Which expansion era franchise post 1961 is the only one to win back-to-back World Series? Expansion era franchise post 1961. Back-to-back.
That's an easy question.
All right. Toronto repeated it in 92 and 93. No other expansion club has done so. Jonathan with 868 points. Man, you know what we should do, Jonathan? Next time we'll invite another guest, somebody who's like doing good in the chat, and then you guys will go head to head. How about that? We could do that too, head to head. And
I've missed the last couple of seconds for some reason.
No, I said that maybe next
Something
time
about head to head.
yeah, we'll invite somebody else up, and then we'll have it where you guys go head to head. On just Yankee trivia, because I know that's your specialty. Yeah, but Chris says I don't know what happened. Yeah, Chris, you was right in there, but you got a few wrong, and it kind of set you back. This is the scores right now, guys. But congratulations to everybody who's even on the scoreboard. It's the top 4. Dev Finch with the comeback. He's right behind Stephen B. Right behind him. I don't know what's going on.
Shaky on my end.
Yeah, it's all right. I still hear you fine, but yeah, you know what? Let's move it along because we got about 9 more questions.
I don't think I can participate in this.
I mean, if you can,
I'll try to do it on my phone, but
Okay.
I don't think I can. I don't think it allows me to participate. I don't think I can.
All right. Who's the only pitcher ever to throw an immaculate inning in the World Series? 3 Ks on 9 pitches. An immaculate inning in the World Series. Everybody, the chat seems to think of Sandy Koufax. Okay, somebody picked Roger Clemens. No, none. No immaculate inning has occurred in the World Series game ever. I tend to go whenever there's a multiple choice question and one of the answers is all of the above or something, I tend to go with that. That's just me. But this the leaderboards right now. Obviously, Jonathan's still in the leaderboard. I mean, still number 1. I think he's back. Let me see. You back, Jonathan? No, he's not. So let's just move along, get the next question. Next question is the longest home run in StatCast history by a Yankee, 121.7 miles per hour, 496 feet, was hit by whom in 2023? A. Aaron Judge, B. Big G, C. Anthony Rizzo, doubt it, D. Gary Sanchez. I see a lot of Aaron Judges. Some people picking Big G. Either one of those guys could hit a ball that far and that hard. 83% chose Aaron Judge. Are you sure? Stanton's blast at Coors Field also tied Judge for highest exit velocity in franchise. I don't know. It says franchise annals. I don't know what the hell that means. But yeah, I think the exit velocity was the same, but Stanton's was further. So as that, Jonathan's still in the lead. All right. I don't know. You guys kind of stalled there. It's kind of stalled. It's still anybody's game. We're only 8 questions in. So it's still anyone's game. It's a toss-up right now. Who is the only pitcher to win back-to-back Cy Young Awards in both leagues? AL in 2020, NL in 2021. Back-to-back. Right. Back-to-back. I'd go with Blake Snell because I know he's done it in both leagues. I just can't remember if he did it back-to-back years. '20 and 2021. No pitcher has achieved this. No one has pulled this off. Bauer won NL 2020, Snell 2018 and 2023, but nobody has ever won consecutive cross-league Cy Youngs. Told you. Always go with all of the above, right? So let's see the score. The score has remained the same. Come on, guys. Nobody's gotten the last 4 questions right. I don't know what happened to Jonathan, but he's dropped out. I don't think he's even answering any of the questions right now. Oh yeah, he is. So this is anybody's game still. Anybody's game. Look, right now there's no prize, but in the future there will be prizes. Even if it's maybe a $20, $25 Amazon gift card or something like a 3D printed Thor hammer or whatever it is, but there will be prizes in the future. There will be prizes. So make sure you like the video. If you're enjoying this and you think it's cool, make sure you like it. I've worked very hard on getting this put together. So make sure you give that thing a like and make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you do all of the above, and we'll jump into the next question. You guys ready? Let's go. Which Yankee right-hander is the last to record a postseason save of 3+ innings? 3+ innings. You know what? I think Joe was talking about this on his show today. Joe went with C. Joe, weren't you talking about this earlier? There's a postseason save. Mariano Rivera threw 3 scoreless frames before Boone's walk-off versus Boston. Good old Boone. Jonathan, he just hit the 1,000 mark. He's got 1,026. Hold on. What's going on? He's got 1,026. Stephen B, 546. He's pushed ahead of Chris the Flash. And Joe from NY Yankee Mania is 4th place with 409. Come on, Joe. You gotta get a medal at least. You gotta get a medal. Jonathan's getting gold. Stephen B's getting silver. Chris the Flash is bronze. Come on, Joe. Come on. You getting a Yolo says technically that wasn't a save since the game was tied. Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what it means. All right, guys, let's hit the next question. 5 more questions. 5 more questions. If you feel like I should add more questions or any feedback, look, this is the first time. This is the first run at this, so any feedback is welcome. Negative feedback too, positive feedback, or if you want me to change anything, add to it, whatever it is, just let me know, and if I can do it, I will. So next question is, only one franchise has won a World Series in 3 different home cities: Boston, Milwaukee, Atlanta. Which team is it? Okay, process of elimination. The Dodgers have never played in any one of those cities, so I'm gonna give you that little nugget right there. I help you out. No problems, Jonathan, man. Whatever you're doing, if not, you could join me next week too. We're gonna do this every week. All right, B. Everybody's picking B. And if you pick B, you're correct. The Braves won in 1914, 1957 at Milwaukee, and 1995, plus 2021 with Atlanta. All right. That one was pretty easy. Jonathan's just crushing it right now with 1178. Stephen B has a 702. Jonathan, turn off the listen off stage thing if you can.
Listen off.
Oh, it's all right. I don't hear it no more. Yeah, because I was hearing my echo.
Yeah, when I restarted for some reason this whole thing stopped, so I had to restart it.
No, that's fine. Well, you're in the lead. I tell you what, even with your computer going down and everything, you're still running laps around us over here. So congrats on that. We only got 4 more questions, folks. So
I do my best in hard situations.
you do your best in hard situations. Oh no, we're gonna make this harder for you next time. That's my goal. It's to make it hard for you. That's what I want you here so badly. But let's get into the next trivia. Stephen B is catching up to you though. I think he's got off to a slow start. But he's right there.
Remember, my computer crashed for 2 minutes.
Okay. All right. Here's the next question. You ready, Jonathan?
Yeah.
All right. Who was the first and still only rookie pitcher to win World Series MVP. Rookie pitcher to win World Series MVP. World Series MVP. I think I know this one. I'm not in the game though, so I'm gonna put my clown face on. Who'd you pick, Jonathan? Oh, okay. I see your answer. If you pick Larry Shelley, nobody picked Larry Shelley. I was thinking Fernando Valenzuela too. That's who I was thinking.
Yeah,
Shelley earned it in 1959.
it was a Dodger.
Yeah, it was a Dodger. 12 and a half scoreless innings. It said that was a tough one. I don't think nobody was getting that right. Even Dodgers fans don't know that.
I thought Venezuela was Venezuela a rookie in '81.
I think he 81. I believe he was a rookie, but I don't know if he won rookie. I don't know if he won Rookie of the Year and World Series MVP. But he did win Cy Young, I believe, that year, and Rookie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a little trick question there.
Yeah.
Kind of a trick question.
I knew it was not two of them.
Yeah. All right. Only pitcher since 1901 has finished a season with at least 200 innings pitched, an ERA under 1.15, and 250 Ks. Name him. "200 innings pitched." I know this one too. I think. I'm gonna give you a hint. Oh, it's too late. But this is the hint. Oh, it was Bob Gibson. I was thinking it was Pedro.
No.
Okay, I was wrong. My bad. I led them astray. Did you get that one right?
I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Oh man, let's look at the score because Jonathan, you're gonna be banned from the show. It's not even close right now.
You asked me here.
I know.
Maybe we should have a show where I make the questions.
Yeah, you can make the questions, and we'll do it.
We have to talk about it off screen.
Yeah, you just write the questions, and then I'll put it into my stuff, and but if you can't participate in that case,
Well, I'll watch. If I wasn't here, I would be watching the NBA Finals now.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. The NBA Finals is on, so Game 7 too. I've since my Knicks lost, I'm like, whatever. I don't even want to watch it.
Same thing. I was hoping the Knicks would do it, but the way they were playing in the last couple of games, it was going to be hard.
All right. Well, we'll go through this quick so that way everybody could go back and watch the Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So the next question is, who is the only switch hitter with 500 plus career home runs and 3,000 plus hits? 500 career home, 3,000 plus hits. I see a lot of Mickey Mantle. Eddie Murray's. I wouldn't be. I think that's who I think it is. Jetstream, what's up, Jetstream? Make sure you guys go follow Jetstream.
I'm curious who answered first on this question.
Yeah. I think Dev did. All right, Eddie Murray. Murray collected 504 home runs and 3,255 hits. No other switch hitter has reached both plateaus. You got that one right, didn't you? Right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put something where we automatically deduct you 100 points for every answer.
Well, that was easy because look, Mickey Mantle would have gotten 3,000 hits if he took better care of himself.
Hmm. So
Mickey Mantle would have broken Babe Ruth's record.
what was Mickey Mantle's? Did he get 500 home runs?
Yes, he has 536,
Okay,
but he has less. I think he has less than 2,500 hits.
really? I would think he had more than that.
Well, remember he played a lot of his career injured,
Oh, I know that. Yeah, definitely.
and he was drinking a lot.
Oh yeah, I know about that too. Not just him and Billy Martin, the two drinking
Billy
buddies.
Martin was probably the worst thing that ever happened to Mickey Mantle.
Yeah, it's a bad influence. But that's for another show. Maybe we should do that, John. We'll do a show just talking about Yankees history, because there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to know that I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that offline. All right, Jonathan. Last question. Last question. I think right now at this point, it's almost impossible for anybody to come back.
Maybe I shouldn't answer.
No, yeah, don't. I mean, if you want next time, the host we won't be allowed to play. How about that? You can answer it like, but not in the chat because it's kind of you're like a ringer right now. Yellow says Billy Martin beat up Marshmallow Salesman. Oh man, really? Jetstream says besides playing most days hungover, but he stepped into a drain in center field at the old Yankee Stadium
That
and
was
tore up his knee.
that was in the World Series. That was his first injury.
Wow. I don't like the way the comments look right now. Let me change this real fast. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. All right. Last question. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. My daughter. Which Yankees manager owns the most regular season victories in franchise history with 1,460?
Is it with the team or in franchise history? Yeah,
Yeah, franchise history.
franchise. That's I got that one.
Okay. Joe McCarthy, 627 winning percentage, 1931 to 46 is also the highest of any Yankee skipper. You got that one?
Yes.
You got it? Oh man, I need.
Look
Go
in the
ahead.
chat. Look in the chat. I'm
Yeah,
I'm not the first one to answer it, but I was the first one to put C.
yeah. Chris, the Flash went with A. Stephen B went with C. Dev Finch C. Jetstream C. Okay. Yeah, you're not allowed to play no more, Jonathan.
This is what I get for
No, it's okay.
joining you. Maybe
Yes.
I'll be your co-host for all this, and I'll monitor the stream.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. So that's the last question, folks. This is the final score. Jonathan runs away with it with 1,671 points. Stephen B, 852 points in second. Dev Finch, 742. Chris the Flash, 584. Great game, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me put this away. Hold on. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining me, Jonathan. You liked it? Was it okay?
I liked it. Yeah, it's a fun game. Fun. Look, these are questions that I've known for a long time. I used to talk about. There's a story I will tell. I used to talk about baseball all the time in high school, and nobody ever wanted to talk to me because I only talked about baseball.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a diehard Yankee fan, and people are tired. Even in New York, people are tired of hearing about me talking about it.
Well, it paid off today. It definitely paid off today. I'm gonna be doing the Yankees late show. It's kind of like a post game here in about an hour and a half. So if anybody wants to tune into that, please do. Besides that, man, you have any final words, Jonathan?
Well, as I said earlier on a different stream, I'm hoping the Yankees can continue their winning ways.
Yep. Hopefully, right? Hopefully, it's the start of more wins to come. And I'm gonna be talking about that stuff later. But again, guys, any feedback is welcome. If you enjoyed the show, please give it a like, subscribe if you can, and if you have any topics that you want to do, because we won't only do baseball. Maybe some nights we'll do, I don't know, history or pop culture or whatever it is, just to switch it up. But for the most part, it's gonna be about baseball because we're currently in the baseball season. So but with that being said, I appreciate it, everyone. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Let's go Yankees. And I'll see you next week. Thank you.